So you're doing these plays. Was Richard III at the same time, or was that after when you came back?
Richard III was 79, so it was shortly after Golda. That was an incredible experience, the audition process was fantastic. I finally met Pacino for the final audition, and I read it. It's Shakespeare. I'm, whatever now. I'm 11 years old, 12 years old, whatever that is in that vicinity. And I don't know what the hell I'm reading. You know what I mean? It's Shakespeare.
Right.
That one, it was not on my radar necessarily at that age. I've heard of him. But, yeah, that was about it. So he after I read, he grabbed my hand. He walked out into the area where all our moms were waiting, and he said, "Who belongs to this one?" And my mother said, "Me." And he said, "I'd like to take him downstairs and buy him a Coke and just kind of discuss the play a little bit. Is that okay?" And she was like, "Sure, okay." So he had a cup of coffee. It was snowing. It was in Soho in Manhattan, and it was snowing and it was freezing. And so we went down. He had a cup of coffee, and he says, "So do you know what this play's about?" I said, "I have no idea." And he said, "Let me share something with you. I'm your uncle. I want to become king. You're in line for the king. I need to kill you to become king." He goes, that's kind of what in a nutshell. And then we started going through the scene and certain lines, and all of a sudden, all these light bulbs started going. Like, he explained it so beautifully to a child, like what this means and what that means, and our relationship, and you're needling me, and all this stuff. So all of a sudden, I feel like I got the scene, like I actually got it. So we went back upstairs, we read it. They said thank you. We left. No cell phones in those days.
Right.
By the time we got back to Staten Island, which took a while because it was snowing, the phone was ringing, and I got the part.
It's the Patrick Labyorteaux Show. Patrick Labyorteaux. He's the one you gotta know.